Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. My name is George Kingori and I'm your online finance guy who speaks about all things finance. How you can be able to save, invest and grow in your financial journey. Remember, I'm here to educate, to elevate and to motivate you even in your financial journey. And today I'm going to speak about an illegal immigrant that I met once. And we talked and we shared. Of course, it was before the coronavirus because now people are too apprehensive to speak and to learn and to grow together because they are afraid of this virus. So I met with this illegal immigrant from Nigeria. And this guy was able to share, and we talked and we talked. And remember, when Africans meet, they actually do talk because that is what we Africans are. People who are sociable and who speak and learn. So we meet here in Europe. And that day we spoke. And the guy told me how he came and the way he struggled to be able to get here. And I listened to him. However, I'm not going to tell you about the story of suffering and struggle because that is not the core of what I want to tell you today. However, I want to tell you about this young man. This young man was able to get those jobs that majority of people in Europe will never do. They are unglamorous, they are underpaying, and they are the ones that you feel exploited when you are doing. So this young man used to work in a fast food place in a busy city in Europe. And he was doing the unglamorous work of cleaning dishes, of cleaning the place. And because he did not have papers, he was an illegal. And so he was paid cash every day. And there are many businesses in Europe that actually do that. They provide some level of income, but is not the legal wage, but it is a willing buyer, willing seller situation. And so you need to survive and you need to work without papers, and they need the cheap labor because they cannot otherwise not be able to pay because it is a fast food place and the margins are smaller and things like that. So that is not the story. So this young man was being given 100 euros every day for the struggle of around 12 hours of work every day. So 12 euros. Remember, as an illegal person, you do not have an ID, a legal ID. You do not have papers. You cannot open a bank account. You cannot even get an apartment. So this young man used to live in this, of course, overpriced apartments where you pay a lot more money and you are not registered. So it's basically like a hotel or lodging, but for longer bit of stays. And when it looks like a bit of challenge and things like that, you move to the next one and the next one. So you pay a little bit higher in terms of rent. But again, you just need to survive, avoid being caught and deported, because essentially it is not a matter of if, it is a matter of when are you going to get deported. So this young man knew and understood that he was always at a risk of getting deported. And because he did not have papers, he did not have a bank account and things like that. So what he used to do, this young man was very bright. He used to understand that for me to be able to save this money or to be able to do something about it, I can be able to do this. So he identified that cars are cheap in Europe, and he was able to buy cars and send to his family at home, and they will be able to get cars that he has imported, and they would do the clearing and get the cars, and he converted them to taxis. Ladies and gentlemen, because he was earning around 3,000 euros every month, after the rent, he was able to buy a car every month. So that was the easiest way that he was investing. He was buying cars every month, a second-hand car, the ones that are cheap from 1,500, 2,000 euros, and import at home and import at home and every month. And this young man had done this for close to 2 years, and he was buying cars, sending home, buying cars, sending home, and they would receive the cars. They would of course do the clearance and all these things, and he would use the car as taxis. So this young man provided employment to all his cousins, all his brothers, and the family's wealth was growing because he was saying, when I do get deported, I will at least have something at home waiting for me. And because it is not a matter of if or when, at least I would have done this and that. Ladies and gentlemen, this young man was changing lives at home. Despite being an illegal, he was still able to do all these things every day and was able to change lives. He had gotten to a point of where they were now getting the cars, selling the cars to ordinary people and making money. Ladies and gentlemen, he had even bought land because of the cars. He had bought a lot of cows and a lot of livestock because of the cars. He had built homes for his family because of this way of doing things. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the day I realized that whatever circumstance that you are undergoing, whatever difficulties that you are undergoing, you can be able to save, invest, and grow. And you can be able to secure your future despite the circumstances that you face. And I was challenged. Because I was like, how this young man had faced so much adversity and was doing something towards advancing his financial status, and his family was never the same. So I don't know what circumstances you are facing. I don't know what situations you are facing in your financial affairs, but you can be able to do something about it. As long as you have the vision and the drive, you could be able to change lives and do something about your financial status. So I hope that I have motivated you and encouraged you even as you pursue your financial goals. Remember to subscribe to the channel, to leave a like on this video, and to leave a comment down there, because this is helpful so that this message can get to other people as I encourage people in their financial journey. So thank you and enjoy your day.